The Dogg Father.
Dogg Father. I mean,
Dogg Father.
Yeah. So Snoop is
Double G, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, Snoop is 49 years old today, man.
Shout out to Snoop, man. Calvin Cordoza Brodas Jr.
Goes by the Snoop, the stage name Snoop Dogg, Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Snoop. Yeah. What was his other name? Snoop Lion.
Snoop Lion. I ain't like the Jamaican shit.
None of that shit. No.
Yeah, I mean, I know he tried different shit, but I ain't like the.
Yeah, I'm not mad at no man or woman for getting their money and trying different shit, but yeah, I'm not buying that or rocking none of that shit. I mean, the joint that he had with Eddie Murphy was tight though.
Yeah, yes. I mean, it was. I mean, I'm gonna say this: Snoop don't put out no whack music. No. Everything he do, that nigga put his back in it. So it's not that it was whack or nothing like that. I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling the Jamaican vibe with the joint. I mean, he sung on another joint. Like he sung on the joint. He had a gospel joint. Like Snoop been flipping it up, man.
Snoop Dogg, Doggy Dogg, and Snoop Lion.
So Snoop sold 23 million albums in the U.S., 35 million albums worldwide.
It's a lot of records, bro.
So, what's your favorite Snoop Dogg album? What's your favorite Snoop Dogg album? Anybody checking us out? What's your favorite?
What's Snoop's #1 song in y'all books, man? I'm gonna have to say, Snoop's #1 song would be hard. Snoop's #1 album, I would have to go with "Murder Was the Case."
Well, that was a soundtrack.
That was
the song. Talking about the song though.
The song wise,
yeah. Which Murder Was the Case you like better though? You like the original or the remix joint that had the video? Because you know it was a regular joint that was on the album. You know what I'm talking about though, right?
They both was fire. I think
I like the I think I fuck with the original joint, yo, that was on the album. I fuck with that one a little more harder than the joint they put out. Even though it's the same shit almost, but the other joint had that harder G funk, had that G funk sound on it. So I fuck with that joint a little more hard than I fuck with the
So what album you think is Snoop's best album?
Doggy Style is the best album, man.
I mean, I think that's hands down.
I don't even think
it's close.
I mean, he been chasing that high all his career, man. That motherfucking high he can't get back to.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because we both will agree that 50 Cent "Get Rich or Die Trying" is one of the greatest albums in rap history, correct?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Is Doggy Style with that?
Yeah. Doggy Style is his Ready to Die. It's his he came out with it. Like he one of the few motherfuckers that come out with that. You know, he his first album was his motherfucker. Even though you technically could say Chronic was his first album, but because he basically helped write the motherfucking, and he was all over it. So
this is what you can say about a great album like this. Anytime you have an album like Doggy Style or Get Rich or Die Trying, Ready to Die,
that shit was a moment.
And you can go from song #1 all the way to song at the end and never have a whack song. That's a great album.
And that's playing that motherfucker 10 years later, 20 years later. These albums are moments. Doggy Style is a moment.
I think Murder Was the Case was my favorite song off that album.
I'm gonna tell you my favorite song. My favorite song on that album is Pump Pump. That's my shit. I just like the beat. You know, I like how my man spit on that joint, Lil Malik. I used to like how he used to rap off the joint.
That was on that
Pump
soundtrack.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I love the beat. Actually, that shit make me want to rap when I hear it.
And then of course you can never ever forget It's a Doggy Dog World.
Oh man.
Hey man, good God.
It ain't no fun. It ain't no fun.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. That's one of the albums.
Everything on there, man. The intro. I love the intro jump.
Yeah.
Ray's rapping on
Lady
Afro
Ray.
Puffs. Yeah, she rapping Afro Puff, one of her verses off Afro Puffs on Snoop intro. Because that's how they used to introduce the next motherfucker coming. But yeah, man, he can't top Doggy Style. It's impossible. It's almost impossible to.
Well, to trump your number one joint.
It's like 50. He can't get even though he had another first album that they never really released, but you can't. It's hard to get Rich or Die Trying back, man. Because the shit was it was a moment.
Come on out there, y'all. What's y'all favorite Snoop Dogg song, man? I want to know, y'all watching this shit. Shout out to my homegirl Mary Booker. What's going on, beautiful? How you living? Hey, listen.
Favorite Snoop songs, favorite Snoop album, and also a question I have is, what tier rapper is Snoop, man? Is he top 10, top 20, top 30, top 40, top 50? What you got?
You have got. Listen, let me explain this to you. We've had this discussion before on the podcast, talking about top 10 rappers, top 5 rappers. There was some people that had Snoop Dogg in their top 5, and this is why I can understand this. For this reason, Snoop Dogg's longevity has been unheard of, not just as a rapper, but
that nigga will freestyle your ass out off. I mean, that nigga will freestyle you off the table, yo. Like that nigga can freestyle. Like that's his forte.
That's his forte.
And I'm talking about like off the dome. I'm talking about no verse from another song. I'm talking about off the dome. This nigga like walking here. We talking about the table, but you know what I'm saying? The shirt I got on my back, the picture you got, like Snoop can do that shit with you, just like you seen him on that DMX joint. That's Snoop.
Yeah, so, I got Snoop Dogg in my top 10 of all time, and my top 10 is a real solid top 10. I feel it's strictly my opinion.
Okay,
However, Snoop Dogg's longevity, bro, just puts him over the top, man. You know what I mean? If you ain't got him in your top 20, you don't know rap. I'm sorry.
It's him and like somebody like LL, man. They get tall.
Yeah.
But it's hard to rap that long and stay relevant, man. It's hard.
It's really hard.
Yeah, it's hard. And still can do it. You know what I'm saying?
And to put out so many damn albums. I mean, you know,
and he puts out music regularly. Like he puts out an album, at least an album every year.
Think about what this says right here. It says American rapper and media personality. His fame dates to 1992, bro. Listen. So from 1992 until 2021. Hopefully 2021. We got to get the fuck out of 2020. This dude has been doing things, man. He's got TV shows. He's got his own weed. He's got his own drinks. At one time, the brother had porn, didn't he?
Yeah. Pimping.
Man. This dude's a genius, man. His name is a brand.
Hey, we're singing. Remember that Johnny had the sexual seduction? That's my shit. That was my shit.
Sexual seduction. Hey, come on, man. Listen, man. Snoop a bad motherfucker, man.
So he took a chance on shit that people just doing now, like for nothing. I mean, people doing it easily now, but he did that shit, a few years back for everybody. So he pioneered to that shit.
Now I know Snoop a married man, right?
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. He probably done burned some joints up.
Yeah. It damn near seemed like he ain't married. I mean,
listen. He's been making music and songs apologizing to his queen because, I mean, when you a character like Snoop Dogg, man, everybody love you.
Right.
Everybody love you, man. And I can only imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can just imagine Snoop done, been around the world, yay. Yes.
I mean, you can imagine it being a man, like having that shit at your foot.
Well, and it's all about your charisma as a person,
right?
And then you a rich motherfucker with charisma.
So he don't have. So he'll have to settle for the regular motherfucker.
No, he getting freebies, bro. He getting
freebies of shit that just don't. Yeah, and then if you his man, you know what I'm saying? Somebody his man that's
you getting broke off for being his homie.
Yeah, that's how. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be.
You roll with Snoop Dogg? Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Yeah, Snoop wants you.
Yeah, like come on, man.
But y'all got to get me before. It was somebody that I was watching where they said they asked them, "Did you get your dick sucked?" Somebody. It was somebody famous that said that to his mans or something like that because he was like he told me to get this person, that person, and that person, and then he said you didn't get your because he was like, "Come on, man, what are you doing?" Like, hey, like you need to get in on this, man. I forgot who it was, though, man.
I can imagine. So yeah, man. Y'all gotta excuse my background. I got my killer dogs in the background going crazy and shit. I'm doing my podcast in my dining room, man. You know, I ain't been in the studio in a while, man. We gotta make a guest appearance in the studio soon. But yeah, man. Snoop Dogg, happy birthday to Snoop Dogg. I would definitely have Snoop Dogg in my top 10 rappers of all time.
I give him top 15, man. For me,
you give him top 15.
Yeah, I give him top 15. I definitely got him in my top 15.
Let me ask my man. My man, shout out to my man Pun. My man Henry Aries just jumped in. Henry, where you got Snoop Dogg ranked at in your top 10, top 15, top 20 rappers of all time? Know my man know his music, man.
And tell him what's his favorite. And what's your favorite Snoop song? Favorite Snoop album?
Yeah, what you got? What you got, Pun? Talk to me. What you got Snoop Dogg ranked at on your top list? I got Snoop Dogg. I gotta put him in my top 10, man. Just because the dude, his longevity, man, has been amazing. He's got some of the greatest bangers.
He got South bangers. He got every fucking area code bangers, man. South hits, West Coast. Got some East Coast Jones. Shit, he love Big too.
Yeah, oh yeah. That was, that was the fallout between him and Pop.
Yeah, they said that nigga was on a plane with Pac or something. And they wasn't fucking with Snoop.
They was mad because they wanted him to stop fucking with Big. He was like, hell no, I fuck with this dude, man.
Yeah.
Dude, a good dude, you know what I mean? So, man, shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. Happy birthday, man. He's always been a stand-up guy, family, man. He take care of his kids. You ain't never really caught him in no bullshit-ass scandal except for when Lord Tekashi 6ix9ine tried to rat on the nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you know.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Snoop ready to beat the little nigga up and shit, you know. Wow.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. So he ain't pick his Pun ain't pick his he ain't say nothing.
I can only see some comments. I don't know how I got my shit set up. But no, I haven't seen any comment. But yeah, I know, like I said, I'm sorry. If you ain't got Snoop Dogg in your top at least 20, man, what the fuck are you listening to?
Right.
I mean, we've had some wild top 5s and top 10s come to our studio, man. You know, somebody even put Joe Buttons.
Oh yeah.
Joe Buttons. I almost fell out my motherfucking chair, boy. Maybe don't have to take anything from Buttons, but I could never imagine him being in the top 5.
Hey man, my man had his Joe Buttons on there, man. Damn, let me get this. I can't even pull this shit up.
Joe Buttons, top 5. I wouldn't even tell nobody that. Nigga be like, yo, who your top 5 rappers of all time?
Fuck you.
Man, fuck you, dog. Why you trying to be in my business? Nah, man, I just asked the question, bro. Man, Joe Budden. What?
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Did this nigga say Joe Buttons?
Although I like Joe, man, but he ain't in my top. He ain't in my top 5, but yeah.
No, Joe Buttons ain't in my top 30. Cut it out.
I got him.
What?
Huh?